All right. Welcome back, everyone, to the deep dive. We're diving into supply chain management today.
Ooh, supply chain management.
Yeah, SCM.
SCM.
But we're focusing specifically on Malaysia today.
Okay.
And, you might think right off the bat that this is all about cargo ships and warehouses and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's actually way more than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it affects like literally everything that you buy.
Interesting.
And Malaysia is like the perfect place to look at this stuff.
How so?
Well, they're in like this super strategic location, right?
Right.
And they've got all these different kinds of industries.
Okay, yeah.
So we can really see how SCM works, like on a global level,
Yeah, I'm starting to see it.
Yeah, so the source that we're using for this deep dive is a report called Understand the Meaning of Supply Chain Management.
Catchy.
Yeah, and we're going to uncover how Malaysian companies are using SCM.
Okay.
Not just to survive, but to thrive.
To thrive, yeah.
Especially with all the global craziness that's been happening.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that going around lately.
For sure.
Right.
So
Yeah.
let's just break it down like at the most basic level. What is supply chain management?
So supply chain management, or SCM, basically orchestrates a product's whole journey
Okay.
from the very beginning with raw materials.
Okay.
All the way to when it ends up with the customer.
Gotcha.
So it's all about sourcing the materials, manufacturing the product, then transporting it efficiently, and finally, getting it into the hands of the consumer.
So it's not just logistics then?
No, it's way more than that.
Okay. Yeah.
It's literally every single step in the process.
So like it's almost like a relay race.
It is.
Where everyone has to like nail their part
Yeah.
for the team to actually win.
Absolutely.
So in Malaysia, where do we see this in action?
Well, one great example is Simdarbi.
Oh.
They're a huge palm oil producer.
Right.
And they have this incredibly complex network
Yeah.
of suppliers and processors and distributors.
Mm-hmm.
They make sure that their product reaches like the whole world.
So they're global then.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
And then you've got Proton.
Okay, Proton, yeah.
They assemble cars.
Right.
Using parts from both local and international suppliers.
Wow.
So it's a really good example of, globalized manufacturing.
It's like all these different companies in different industries are all connected.
It is. It's fascinating.
The report also talked about Pos Malaysia.
Okay.
Like the postal service.
Yeah.
They're not just dealing with letters anymore, right?
No, not at all.
They're using automation and GPS tracking to handle like millions of packages every single day.
It's incredible.
What kind of tech are they using to do all that?
Well, they've got these super advanced sorting systems that can read barcodes and even recognize characters.
Wow.
And that lets them automatically route all the packages.
That's smart.
Yeah. And then they use GPS tracking in real time.
Right.
So they can optimize all their delivery routes.
Yeah.
Which is really important, especially in a country like Malaysia, with all the different islands.
Yeah, geographically it's pretty diverse. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So technology is really changing the game for SCM, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But the report emphasized that Malaysian companies are using SCM to do more than just be efficient, right?
Right. They're adding value.
Adding value. What does that even mean?
Well, it means they're going beyond just moving products around.
Okay.
They're really thinking about every single step and how they can make things better.
Okay.
Like improving the product quality, cutting down costs, even creating new benefits for the customer.
So they're using it strategically.
Exactly.
They brought up Top Glove as an example.
Oh, yeah, Top Glove.
The biggest rubber glove maker in the world.
That's right.
They really stepped up during the pandemic.
They did. They were amazing.
Yeah, there was such a huge demand for gloves.
Oh, yeah, from everywhere.
And they met it head on.
I mean, they didn't just increase production, they completely streamlined their entire supply chain. Wow.
So they became super efficient and responsive.
So it wasn't just about making more gloves.
No, it was about making sure they got where they needed to be when they needed to be there.
And that led to them making more money.
Absolutely. Their profits went way up.
And their brand reputation got better too, right?
Oh, yeah. They became like the gold standard.
So SCM can actually create a competitive advantage.
Oh, for sure.
But let's be real, it's not always easy, right?
No, it's not.
What are some of the challenges that companies face, especially in a place like Malaysia?
Well, one of the biggest things right now is fuel costs.
Yeah, that's a problem everywhere, yeah.
It makes transportation so much more expensive.
Right.
And then you have to deal with all the unpredictable global disruptions.
Yeah, like what?
Well, like the semiconductor shortage a while back.
Right.
That messed things up for a lot of industries in Malaysia.
Yeah.
And then there's the whole issue of sustainability.
Yeah, that's becoming a bigger and bigger deal.
It is. Consumers want companies to be environmentally conscious. Right.
which means companies have to rethink their whole supply chain.
So it's not just about efficiency anymore.
No, it's about the whole picture.
Speaking of sustainability, did Top Glove face any pushback when they were scaling up production so fast?
They did get some criticism about their waste management and water usage.
Yes, that makes sense.
It just shows that growth and efficiency have to be balanced with responsibility.
So it's like, as consumers, we're not just bystanders in this whole thing.
Absolutely not.
Our choices really matter.
They do. They influence how companies approach their entire supply chain.
So what's next for SCM in Malaysia?
The future is looking pretty exciting, actually. Yeah, we're seeing automation and AI becoming more and more important.
Okay.
That's going to make supply chains even more efficient and responsive.
I can see that.
And then you've got the e-commerce giants like Lazada and Shopee.
Oh, yeah, they're everywhere.
They're setting new standards for speed and reliability. They have these crazy sophisticated logistics networks.
It's like they're mini SCM ecosystems themselves.
Pretty much.
Okay, so let's bring it all back around.
Yeah.
Why does all this SCM stuff even matter to me?
It matters because it affects you whether you're an entrepreneur, a professional, or just a regular consumer.
Okay.
Understanding SCM gives you this insight into how products are made, how much they cost, and even if you can actually buy them.
So it's like connecting the dots.
Exactly.
Seeing the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Like, if I understand why a company's supply chain is messed up,
Right.
I might not be so mad when something's out of stock or the price goes way up.
Exactly. It helps you make smarter decisions
And be a better consumer.
and have better conversations with businesses.
Okay, so, last thought.
Okay.
Technology is changing so fast, especially in Malaysia.
It is. It's incredible.
So, where do you see SCM going in the next, say, 5 to 10 years?
That's a good question.
What are the opportunities and challenges for businesses and for us regular folks?
I think we're going to see even more technology being integrated into supply chains,
Okay.
and that's going to make them more transparent and adaptable.
So that's good, right?
It is, but it's also going to bring up some ethical and logistical challenges.
Oh, I see.
It's a constantly changing landscape.
So we got to stay informed.
Exactly. Understanding how it all works is going to be crucial for everyone.
Well, thanks for diving deep with us today
It was my pleasure.
into the world of supply chain management in Malaysia.
Such a fascinating topic.
Yeah, it really is.
Lots to think about.
That's what we like to do here at the Deep Dive.
Keep those brains working.
Until next time, keep those minds curious.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.